Are you ready to take that call center job? Here are the top call center interview questions. Alright guys, so I'm back. So today we are going to discuss about the top call center interview questions. Alright, because I'm assuming that you guys already did your homework.
Good job.
Preparing for this job interview. Alright, you study pronunciation, you study grammar already, you study the sounds, TH sounds. What else? All the things basically that we have discussed on the previous videos. So if you haven't watched it yet, go ahead, go to our channel, alright? Like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit that bell down below so that you'll get notified whenever we have new videos. Okay, so to start off, some important things that I would like to share with you. So we want to make this interview as professional as possible. So the first thing that you should always do on any interview is to give your interviewer a firm and professional handshake.
Well, congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
I will see you back here in 1 month. It's going to be awesome to see you.
You can just introduce yourself by saying your name. Hi, I'm Fred. It's a pleasure to meet you. Something like that. Alright, so yeah, again, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Fred. Alright, so we'll go ahead and continue with the job interview at hand. Alright, so number one question that I have on the list is tell me something about yourself. Okay, so when your interviewer asks you this or want you to tell something about yourself, as much as possible, tell something that is not written on your resume, because what your interviewer would like to see is how spontaneous, or again, we're going back to how comfortable are you with the English language. Just to give an idea, if you love sports, you can start with that, or any activities from school, you can start with those things. So for example, sports, or if you love playing online games, you can say something like, I love playing mobile games, especially Mobile Legends. What I like about that game is that it promotes teamwork for the team to win, and I'm a team player myself. Or you can say something like, I can say that I'm a hardworking person. I remember back in college, I made sure that I put all the efforts to make sure that I'm able to submit every projects that we had on time and with quality. Again, this is depend on your situation. If you just graduated from college, so I think that will be appropriate. And then you can use the other one if you love playing games. Alright, so you can start with those things. What you want to highlight at the start of the interview is your character, alright, and how you are, and how this character is gonna fit on the job that you're applying for. Okay, number two, why did you leave your last job, or why did you leave your previous company? So this question, you just have to be honest with the reason, but
why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
There's a big but there, alright? Stay positive. Okay, don't mention anything that you didn't like about your previous company or your previous job, alright? Never ever say those kind of stuff, okay? Because you'll be working for another company, and you don't want to badmouth your previous company, because if you're doing that to your previous company, then most likely you're giving an image to your interviewer that you might do the same thing. So stay positive as much as possible. To give an example, you can say something like, I had to leave my previous job because I want to advance my career in the call center industry. I believe that I can grow in this kind of business because based on what I've heard and learned from research, there are a lot of rooms for improvement and promotions in this kind of company, or in this kind of industry. You can highlight this strength of the company. For example, I've heard that your company is experts, or they are really serious when it comes to training their employees for improvement. So that's also another thing that you can highlight. But make sure that you did your homework as well before you apply for any company. Make sure that you study their vision, all right, and what exactly this company is doing, or how their business works. Okay, so that's the third one. And then guys, if you have any questions, don't forget to comment down below. Okay, I'm willing to answer all of those so that I can clarify things for you. And then the next question would be this is a very famous question for a call center agent. So why did you apply for this call center job, or why do you want to work in a call center? All right, so it's pretty obvious that call centers, they have a pretty competitive salary, so that's given already, so you don't want to be talking about that. Or you can say something like, aside from the competitive salary that I've been hearing about this job. And by the way, guys, these questions that I'm reading to you, these are my answer to these questions personally, but you can have your own way of answering it. I'm just giving you an idea on how you can answer it. Okay, so you can say something like, it always makes me feel good when I'm able to help someone, and based on what I have learned, call centers' main focus is customer service, which is mainly helping people. I believe that I can enhance the customer service skills that I already have, and my communication skills. So you want to make sure that you're not just there to get the skills, but you already have it. You just want to improve it, okay? Because of course, how can you hire someone who doesn't have the skill yet? What's next? Again, this is another famous question. What are your weaknesses? Sometimes, now let's just focus. What are your weaknesses? To make it a lot more easier for you, think of a weakness that you can make as a strength, or vice versa. Or think of one of your strengths that you can describe it as your weakness. For example, being a perfectionist or adding value. Those are the things. But I'll be giving you another example. This is what I usually say during my interviews. This is what I usually answer. So whenever I work on a project, I'm very particular to details, and I make sure that I take time doing my research instead of getting the project done right away. It became my weakness because it's eating up my time. So you see, it's a good thing, but it's a weakness for you because it's taking your time, vice versa. All right, next question would be, how do you provide excellent customer service? For this question, give example that showcase you helping other people the best that you could. Could be an experience from your on-the-job training, most especially for newly graduates and students. Here's an example. I still remember this is the exact words, or this is the answer that I gave when I had my first job interviews in the past, applying for the call center. And guys, I've tried several interviews. Like, I think I had like 6 interviews before I got the call center job. So again, don't rush things. Take your time, all right, and be comfortable with the English language. All right, so here's my answer, okay? When I was still working in a computer shop, I usually ask customers what they are looking for in terms of service. Are they going to play games, or do typing jobs, or browsing? Then I will assign them to the right computer, PC, with the best specification for what they want to do. If they want to play games, then I give them those high specs computer for them to play games smoothly. In addition to that, I also make sure that I am able to attend their complaints, like a slow internet connection, freezing computers, mouse, malfunctioning mouses, and other stuff that they need. And then, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? So with this question, my advice to you is imagine yourself that you've gone through all these job interview sessions. You are already working for the company. You already passed the interviews, the test, the job offer. So imagine yourself working for the company already and fast track it, fast forward it 5 years from now, okay, or from that day of the interview. So you can say something like, I can see myself as one of the top supervisors in this company 5 years from now. Or where do you want to be? Let's say you want to be a part of the training team. So I can see that I'm already part of the training team as one of the trainer for this company. The reason behind that is you want to show that you really have a clear goal if ever they hire you, and that you are there to stay for the company, because call centers, they only want the people who will stay, and definitely you will have room for improvements, promotions, all of those kind of stuff if you choose to stay. And then, how would you describe the color red to a blind person? So this is a very tricky question. Okay, so a blind person is obviously missing one of the senses, which is the sense of sight. So I would suggest, all right, that you describe it to a blind person using your other senses aside from sight, the sense of sight. Again, what your interviewer is looking is how you organize your thoughts, how you organize your answer, and how comfortable are you giving those answer outs, or how spontaneous are you answering to that question. Okay, so just to give an example, I can describe the color red as a sharp object in terms of touching it or by using the sense of touch. It could also be a loud sound, and if you're gonna be using the sense of smell, for me it smells like an onion. Okay, so you see, as natural and as comfortable and as spontaneous as that. Okay, so again guys, accent is not yet required, or just neutral accent is okay, and then you'll develop that accent naturally from time to time, taking in calls, talking to these customers, talking to these people, talking to Americans. You're gonna develop it over time. All right, and then last question that I have is, do you have any questions for me? Okay, so again, make sure that you have a question after the interview so you can ask about the next step in the interview process in a polite manner. So you can ask something like, may I ask, when are we able to know the result of this interview, and what are the next steps we need to take? Basically, you need to ask something that is ahead, what's gonna happen after this interview. So assuming that you will get the job, okay, so you're thinking ahead of time, so it will show you that you're really interested in the job and that you have a clear goal and clear path. All right, so those are the most common questions, guys, that I have for you. If you like this video, don't forget to click the like button, share this video, comment down below, ring that bell beside the subscribe button, and of course, don't forget to subscribe. Okay, again, this is going to be a series of videos that I'll be giving you, so watch out. I'll make sure to upload more videos for you guys to really get that call center job. After that interview, if ever you decided to take that interview, I want you to comment down below what happened during the interview, if you get hired, if you did not pass the interview, what question were asked, or what question are you challenged with. Go ahead and comment down below and I'll answer those questions for you. Okay, so to make sure that everything is clear. All right, so again, this is Fred. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out. See you on my next video.